a worse situation than their opponent has your teammate in, so it's a matter of when you decide to go out and help your teammate and how you want to try and dictate the flow of the battle.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes executive decisions like that they can make all the difference. You know, they can mean winning or losing the set even.
Yeah, I mean, one stock can make a huge difference at the end because that one stock could turn into a 2v1.
Okay, I was actually mistaken. It looks like Jose is playing Corrin, not Ness. So that was my mistake. So Lucas Corrin versus Game & Watch Pac-Man.
Huh.
Strange, but...
I mean, Corrin is solid in doubles from what I've seen so far when people have used Corrin, because her long reach allows her to interrupt the other side of the fight without having to give up too much stage control because of the hitboxes she can throw out. But here we go, round one of Breakout.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure if either of these teams character-wise would be at an advantage. I'm not exactly sure what either team is going to be looking to do exactly. Because I'm kind of unfamiliar with most of these characters in doubles. The one that I do know a good deal about is Corrin. But
yeah, for Pac-Man Game & Watch, like I was saying earlier, I think they're going to want to try and set up half of the stage as their zone and just control it if they can. Because the longer Pac-Man has to charge up that B, the more options they're going to have to do something with that, either with a bell or a key.
yes. Yeah, that's very true. If the characters with lots of projectiles and weird disjointed hitboxes, well, Pac-Man doesn't really have disjoints, but Game & Watch has a few like that forward air. If they have stage control, it's going to be very, very hard to get it back.
Yeah. But the problem is, on a smaller stage like this, they're going to be constantly doing a lot of close-range fighting, so they might not be able to set up that zone that they want to create. Ooh. Finishing off that first stock there of Lucina.
Yeah. Sup is really holding down center stage and making sure that while Advo's off stage, they take advantage of that situation, right?
Yeah.
So Sup is keeping his opponents out. Oh, wow.
Very nice projectile there, taking out that stock.
Yeah, that was B reverse too. But Sup is able to. He's able to throw his opponents into his teammate, even in a situation where his teammate's off stage.
Yep.
Very good.
Good team combos, knowing the spacing of the distance of Lucas's jab.
Yeah, Lucas's jab actually looks like it may set up for a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of those jabs that keep your opponent low to the ground are great for doubles teams because they're easy to capitalize on. Oh, he's going down there trying to reset it, but
oh no. Okay, I think what happened was Advo tried to like win box Sup to save him, and so Sup got confused and didn't go for the trampoline again.
Yeah, or even just hit him with some sort of weak hitbox to try and reset his up B so he could use it again.
Yeah. All right, Advo finding a way in through that wall that red team was creating. Advo finds an opening, is able to net an up smash.
Good job using that key to stop the projectile there.
Is she invincible when she's charging that? Because the key went right through it.
I think it might be right as she's activating it because it looked like it was as she was activating it, or at least during the bite half of it. So
yeah, I don't know. Or it would be intangible because it just went right through her. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's something we'll have to look into later.
Sub's doing a good job of getting off the ledge. Really oh wow, almost took out his teammate there, but he really likes to use that up B off of the ledge. Pac-Man's up B is, in a way, it's kind of his answer to shield because his grab is pretty bad.
Yep.
But his up B is frame 1 and it beats shield because it forces the opponent to jump out of shield.
Yep. Oh wow, that was a weird trajectory for that key because it was right along the ground there, so it looked like it slowed down, honestly.
Yeah. I think one throw from either of these characters will take Sup out right now, so he's going to have to be very careful, and that's what he's doing right now. I love that usage of the trampoline.
Good job keeping that bell alive.
Yeah, that dash attack was unsafe, but he got away with it.
Yeah, that's one thing
Really
you're going to be seeing a lot right here. He is one thing Sup is really great at is being able to keep that item alive that he wants.
Yeah, it was a good attempt, but he was in the corner. Red
Yep.
team made sure that they just covered all his options, and
Yep.
eventually they'd get something like a grab.
Basically,
All they needed was one grab from either character.
I mean, at that point, it was basically theirs to throw away, and they just kept a hold on it.
Yeah, exactly. They just held it down. But it was a good attempt from Sup.
Yeah. So we'll have to see where. I think they'd probably take him to a larger stage like Duck Hunt or. Oh, that's right. Umbra Clock Tower might still be legal.
I know Proto loves Umbra.
Yeah. I don't know why. But to each their own.
Umbra is huge, and it's got lots of weird platforms, but it doesn't have the low ceiling like Delfino does. It's a campy character's dream, or a character that loves to be in the air and all over the place. The character that I think of whenever I think of Umbra is Rob.
Oh, I can see that.
Rob loves Umbra. But we're not going Umbra.
Nope. Duck Hunt, yep.
Yeah, Duck Hunt.
Yeah, this huge stage is definitely going to give them the space that they wanted.
Yeah, although I'm sure Sup doesn't mind this either. This is a very good stage for Pac-Man. Just lots of room, lots of awkward stuff. Pac-Man is one of those characters that's kind of so awkward, and he's got so many weird tricks that you're only going to see used once. Duck Hunt, everything about Duck Hunt just suits him.
Because, I mean, there's a lot of things to interrupt your opponent's approaching. You have the tree on the left for people who like the up throws. It's got a high ceiling.
Oh, yeah. The tree might help, too, actually, but...
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to get up there and try and charge up his neutral B, he can just sit up there all day long because they're going to have to come up there and get him. And when they do, he can just do a short hop, throw down a fire hydrant.
That is true, but the only thing about that is Red Team both characters on Red Team have very deadly up throws.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are deadly, Game & Watch's up smash. The invincibility on that helmet, you've just got to keep an eye out for that.
Oh, yeah. Advo's been taking advantage of that all game. Earlier, he actually hit through both players on Red Team's attacks and up smashed them both.
Yeah, that's one of the scariest things whenever you're fighting Game & Watch, honestly. Because honestly, almost getting that 9, but honestly, I think his up smash is even worse than the Mushroom Kingdom up smashes.
Oh, yeah, well, the thing about Game & Watch is it's invincible like the whole time.
Exactly.
Mario's and Luigi's are invincible for what, like 5-6 frames, and it's not even the beginning. It's like frames 5 through 11 or something like that.
Yeah, like once the action actually starts happening for the hitbox, that's when the invincibility happens. But for Game & Watch, that helmet just protects him the entire time. Ooh, good side B there to pin Game & Watch.
Yep. Advo DIs it properly, though.
Yep.
The side B kick can kill pretty well when you're off the ledge. Okay. Advo, I think, actually stopped Proto there.
Oh, good counter.
Proto is really, really good at landing the down throw up air. He's very consistent at Lucas's kill follow-ups. It's pretty impressive. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Green Team is just taking this away right now.
Does Corrin's arm, like the arm lance thing, does that not count as a sword?
The lance counts as an item, actually, because you can clank with it. And, for example, the side B, it does act as an extended hitbox, from what I've seen at least.
Huh. Well, it's just that it looked like the sword is what got that up smash to connect.
Right.
The fact that Corrin's arm was sticking out. So I don't know. Maybe it's treated as a disjoint in some moves and not in others, because it's definitely disjointed on her nair.
Oh, almost got that bell out of that throw, but they didn't need it. They ended up taking game 2.
Yeah. Again, we see just really good option coverage from Green Team, making sure that when the opponent's off stage, they probably shouldn't survive. Generally, you should not survive if you're off stage against 2 people, because between 2 characters, or at least 2 characters with a decent amount of options, you should be able to cover every ledge option.
Yeah, because the person in front's able to cover the drop-down attack, the get-up attack, and the get-up, while the person in back is able to cover the roll and the jump options.
Yeah, and if they jump and, like, the two players can't catch them on reaction, they can put themselves in a position where they can catch either landing option.
Exactly.
So it's just a very difficult situation. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah, for game 3 here, going to Battlefield. I think this honestly is a good choice for the red team because I think Lucas and Corrin can benefit off of the platforms a lot more than Game & Watch and Pac-Man can because they're able to extend a lot of their combos because they like getting their characters above them.
Oh yeah, for sure. Green team definitely picked Duck Hunt because it was a big stage. They wanted a lot of room to move around. Oh no.
That
Jose.
is not something you want to see this early on.
Yeah, it sucks, but it happens, you know.
Yep.
Red team is going to want less space.
Yeah. As long as they can keep it a close range fight, they should have the advantage, especially against Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Because his grab is definitely not that reliable because there are dead spots in the grab. And if I remember correctly from talking to Sup before, if you're point blank against your opponent, I think it might actually not grab when you throw the grab out.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't play a whole lot of Pac-Man, but I'm a Zero Suit main, and Zero Suit has the same problem. Like, the very inside of her grab doesn't actually have a hitbox. So I don't doubt it at all.
Yeah, and it's just like Zero Suits, if you miss that grab, you're definitely going to be hurt for it.
Yeah, Pac-Man probably more so, actually. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, something is going on here.
Yeah, he hit that trampoline as it was on its last.
Oh, so it broke.
Yeah, he hit the third trampoline, and it broke. Or the fourth? The fourth, I think.
Yep. The Mappy trampoline. Ooh, good key coming down there.
Yep. That key's going to put the game in Green Team's favor. Outside of this, the stocks were actually even despite not being equal. Or no, they weren't even, but they were equal, I guess. Because,
I mean, they've had a few flub-ups with the recoveries, but they're still keeping it a close game despite all of that.
Yeah, Jose's not letting the SDs phase him too much, and that's important. He's still trying his hardest. They're still taking this game seriously, and they're looking to win it.
And that's one of the things that you can't learn through tech. It's one of the things you got to learn through time, how to just keep your cool and how to react under a competitive situation.
Always be prepared for the worst, and always be prepared to win. Because if you're not trying to win, you're not going to win.
Yep. The toot from Game & Watch there, finishing off Corrin. Yeah, Lucas is going to have a big challenge. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness. That was a good save from Proto. Honestly, I don't know if it's a good idea anymore because of Proto's percent, but when Jose died, if I was him, I would have taken the stock because I feel like against these characters, Lucas is just going to have a hard time landing because his aerial mobility is good, but he moves slowly in the air.
Yeah.
So that's going to be Proto's first stock.
Yep.
We'll see what he can do here. If he can take out sub-stock, it might be possible.
Yeah. He's going to have to take out the Pac-Man stock first, so that way if he's able to get Advo up to a high percent, he won't be able to share a completely fresh stock off of Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for him that Advo has managed to remain at such low percent because even if he takes out Sub's got another stock and he's still got to play a 2v1, he really needs to find a way to make this a 1v1.
Yeah. But with 3 stocks to go through, that's going to be a tall challenge
it's going to be
overcome.
Very difficult for sure, especially with the percents that he's reaching right now.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
That was risky.
Oh, no.
Speaking of risky.
Yeah, he did a good job in avoiding that, but misjudged when he should have
dropped down next to him.
Yep, for sure.